Guys, sorry about the beginning part of this. The voice is going to be seem a little off. I'm just going to kind of do a recap voiceover here. Had some audio issues, so the microphone was not picking up for the first little bit here. So as you can see here, we just entered the gym to battle Roxanne. Just to make sure we had the team set up. We decided to lead with Iron Bundle. And we were second guessing that decision. But with it being a ground rock gym, I think it was mainly rock, but I think we ended up switching here to Poltergeist, mainly because of Mega Drain. That immunity, or not that immunity, but the Mega Drain being super effective against rock, we figured that would be our best decision here. So next we decided to start Roxanne's battle. Here, Rhyhorn. We decided to go for a Mega Drain here. We're like, this should do some decent amount of damage. He did have a berry here pop, so that way he could try to survive a grass hit. But our Poltergeist was too strong, and he died. So let's go Poltergeist 1 for 1. Poltergeist ended up doing a lot more damage there than I thought. Kind of surprised me a little bit. And then the Nose Pass came out, which, if you remember last run, ended up being a little bit of an issue for us. But we just ended up clicking Mega Drain. And decided just to keep it on strong. Keep on going as strong as we could. He did get the healing back from that Shuckaberry, or the berry juice, not the Shuckaberry. Shuckaberry is something completely different. Again, I still mess up all the berry types. He get the Paralyze off, but we just stick in and we click Mega Drain. Did not quite get the KO. We thought we would, but we did not. Bulldoze. I was ended up being a little bit worried about this, but Poltergeist just eats it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then we finish him off with yet another Mega Drain to top off our health. Then came out the Gligar. Again, the one I was actually worried about. For some reason, I was thinking I was grass here. Obviously, I am just ghost. The grass type is the other version. But he does a bulldoze. I wasn't as worried about it. But it does do quite a bit of damage. Gets me right about half. And then our Orange Berry comes in. We Omniscience Wind. Tried to get the boost. Did not get the boost. Here we're trying to decide what our next best play is. If our best play is to Omniscience Wind. Quick feet, so I am faster now without paralyzed, which is always a good thing to see. Looking at the stats and the strength of the two moves to see what is better for it. Omniscience Wind does get our stab from Ghost. So that's what we're trying to decide here, what the next best play is. So the last thing we're going to do is lose a Pokemon. And then that's me again, checking to see if I was grass type or not. But as I've told you guys, we are not grass type. So we just hope to take another Bulldoze. And we hope just to get a speed boost here from the Omniscience Wind. And then he's lowering our speed with Bulldoze. He ends up hanging on 1 HP, then getting the Orange Berry to get him back up. At this point, I know, I was like, I don't think we're going to take another Bulldoze. So I think we end up switching here. And it being the ground type is what I'm trying to decide, because I have 3 ground weaknesses on the team. Ended up going for Iron Bundle. His moveset's not the greatest, but he ends up getting the crit on the Bulldoze, which unfortunate. We just powdered snow here, hoping to be able to survive one more, because I figured he would outspeed with the speed drop, which he did. Or Berry Pop Zone gets back up to 28 HP. Powdered Snow. Trying to finish off the Gligar, which it should, is ×4. And down goes the Gligar. Alright. Next here, he's last Mon. He sent out his Wooper. Which, ground poison. I was trying to decide what to do. I ended up just not really knowing what to do here, honestly. Iron Bundle. It's about to sound like Iron Bundle. His stats are, or his moveset is pretty dog water at the moment. Hopefully we can get some better moves here soon. We end up just going back in, clicking Powdered Snow, hoping for the KO. And we end up getting it. And that ends up finishing off Miss Roxanne and securing us the very first gym badge. After this, I think, is right around where I pick up the audio is not working on the microphone. It was right after this battle, so after this, we will cut back into the live voice. Again, I apologize for the mess up with the audio. Hopefully this voiceover help talk you through my thought process on everything. It's another recording. We'll give you some nice little calming music behind it, and I'll do a little bit of voiceover. Sorry about that, guys. That's embarrassing. Good thing I never claimed to be a professional at this. Alright, let's save this guy's little Pico Peco. Let's give Raging Bolt some screen time. Mr. Littlefoot himself. Oh god, he's so massive. God, that is actually the whole fucking mic thing just makes me laugh still. What one's stronger? I can't remember. Twister or Dragon's Breath? Dragon Breath is technically faster or stronger. But it says less than 60, and Dragon Breath is exactly 60, so I don't know if that's going to make it boosted or not. Okay, he's faster. That's surprising. I thought it was pretty fast. We're just going Twister, because I don't think the Dragon Breath gets the Tactician boost, because it's at 60, and it says less than 60. Man, I'm still kicking myself over the fucking audio thing. Oh wow, they're just tanky. No, we're out. Yeah, we're out. Alright, let's go and bring them all a while. Damn, that didn't kill. I thought that would have killed. Oh well. Mighty Anna, just dark. Let's bring out Riolu here. Mock Punch this guy to oblivion. Oh. Oh. That was close. Alright, taking Aqua is defeated, which means we turn the Winkle. Which means let's run back, let's heal. And then we can look at our do. All right. Let's get on rolling down here. I hate the fact that I make it call. All right, we'll do the rival fight, and we'll probably wrap up the episode there for today. All right, so let's see what we want to start with here. You know, we're not going to use docs. Not for this fight. We've beaten this fight before. What do they start with, though? I cannot remember. So I think we just start with Littlefoot. Then we go from there. All right. No poison, that's good. One shot the Crobat. Okay, we're out. What is good against Fairy? I won't have to look up typings here. Hold on, let me pull up a type chart. Alright, so steel or poison? I don't have any poison. So I guess we just go into our fresh here. Okay, of course he goes for Psychic. Not a Fairy type. Maybe he doesn't have a Fairy type move then? Wait, is he Psychic? I thought he was Fairy. Why did I think this little thing was Fairy? Is that a typing they changed? I don't have any Psychic type. I do have a Ghost, though, and he should go for a Fighting type move, so it should just be a free switch. Yep. We're just gonna. Oh, I missed. Okay, he has Rock Tomb. Surely I don't miss two, right? Surely I don't miss two Willows. Okay. That's good. That's going to make him weaker too. Well, half his attack. Now we're just going to start Mega Draining. Oh yeah, there's like nothing now. Let's go. That's huge. Alright. Hurt by burn. Let's go to Mega Drain. Let's get a little more health back. This shouldn't do any whole lot unless he crits. For those that don't know, critting does bypass all status elements and stats like increases. So if I would increase my defense, it wouldn't matter. Alright, Poltergeist is coming in good for us here. Alright, Grovile, that's fine. Bullet Seed won't do a whole lot. Oh, it only hit twice too. Anyways. Alright, perfect. And we land the Willow. That's a good increase there for us. Now, Mega Drain won't do a whole lot. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Okay, not as bad. Omniscience win. We'll see if we can get a stat boost. Oh, he did. Now, does that make us faster? I don't know. Do I want to risk it? See, if I would have learned attack, I could detect here. I think we can live one. Oh, yeah, we can live two. Honestly. Alright, we're fine then. We'll be out of this unscathed. Boom. Let me tell you what, Poltergeist. Coming in pretty clutch. I'll also say it helps that I'm not just like targeting folks in a Pokemon and forcing a Pokemon in there like I did last round. But hell, we are up. So that's good. Let's get this move. Bug bite, that's cool. Alright, I am just going to skip ahead to when we are at the next area for locations for encounters. Back. We talked to the move relearner so we can relearn moves. We got all the TMs. We got everybody up to level. Let us see what we can get for the encounter here in the cave, and then that will wrap up this episode. Dredagon. Well, I didn't mean to do a great ball. I can't damage him is the problem. There we go. I literally couldn't damage him because I would have just fucking murdered him. Let's name him Spike. Alright, let's see what we can get in here. Iron Moth, not bad. Piplup wouldn't be bad. Crocodile's not bad either. That would give me a ground type. Actually, that might be the smart play. Oh, of course, he's all the way up there. Let me just run through here, I guess. And I guess we can check the other floors, too. Right now, we're looking at Krogunk. I mean, these aren't bad. That's a psychic type thing, but leaves me weak to ground. What do I have for weak for ground right now? I've got Caparasha, which would be replaced by this. I don't have a lot weak to ground, but I don't know. I think I'd like the ground type just to have that electric immunity. Another Lucario. What's his ability? Oh, didn't even tell me. Alright, we're gonna leave it at that as it is then. I really would like to have the ground type, I think, just to have that electric immunity. I think that is the right call. And the fact that he has download, that's just a plus. I definitely should have switched, but um, let's not speed up and get somebody killed here. Perfect. Almost got my guys killed. Alright, we will definitely take a Krogunk, though. No, I like Krogunk. Let's finish out the cave. Since we're already here, we're just going to talk to Steven. Let's get out of here. We got one last encounter we can get for the day. I forgot. To the right of the dock. Next we have Dewford. And 107. Yeah, so different spot. Alright, moment of truth. Anything good? I mean, not the best. It's not awful. It's not awful. It could be a lot worse. That's where we're going to leave this episode. I will level up some people, make some final adjustments to the team before we go into this gym. We do have one more encounter, or a couple more encounters we can get at the start of next episode. So we will get those then, and we will take on the next gym in the next battle, or next episode. So I do hope everybody had fun. I had a blast. Being past what we made it past without any losses is huge. So we'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.